Hey there, Prince.koala here, and today I'm bringing you a 2 versus 2 31k battle. I have never uploaded one of these, I think, on my channel. So yeah, I thought why not do this for my channel, as I mainly uploaded CWB. But I recently started to get into 31k as well, so I thought, well, why not upload some 31k action as well? And I know that a lot of you guys are also 31k players and even preferred to CWB. And yeah, it's quite fun actually. And this was my, I think, first day of where I just played 31k. It was a whole night where I just played 31k. Before it was just once in a while played a match if there was no CWB player around. I would even prefer a 1 versus 1 CWB over a 3 versus 3 or 4 versus 4 31k. But now, as said, I kind of got into it, and I even registered Tara, a clan member from my SIP clan, and me for a tourney, 2 versus 2 tourney, which was hosted by HBG, with what well, HBG existed by the time that this battle was fought, and I'm fighting together with a former HBG member, Numid, here known as Numid is born to run Forest, run. And yeah, I think now he's a Heaven member or a Heaven recruit, not sure. I didn't play for a week now, as I was traveling to Germany because my father had his 50th birthday party. It was a huge party, and yeah, I came as a surprise present. It was a good day, good night. But yeah, so much for that. I'm fighting here as the SBQR, and Numid is fighting as the Brutiai Romans, and we are facing the Outlaws, a clan that does not exist anymore. And I think it was one of the first days that it existed at all. Its founder, sorry, was Thor, who was really active back then. When I started getting into 31k, he was like, let's have a fight, and we had the first one with Tara against him, and it was quite fun, and I thought, yeah, let's do this. Tara, I think, had to go after like the 3rd battle, and this is gonna be like the 4th battle of this evening. So by then I think I improved really quick in playing, and this was actually one of my best battles on that evening, I think, at least for 2 versus 2. And yeah, I said he's fighting together with Indy. You'll probably know him as Eure Indy, as he's from Ireland. Eure, I don't know how you say that bit. And yeah, I'm facing Thor directly, who's bringing the Julia Romans, and I think Indy goes for 14 urbans and 6 cav, and the 3 of us go for 13 urbans and 1 first cohort, all gold. Yeah, I think so. So pretty similar armies. It's just yeah, it's just gonna be a matter of how we use them. And you see, Numid prefers a really wide formation, a pretty flat formation to cover a big area, and I'm a bit more compact, and even more compact is Thor. And yeah, I think his units will change their formation here, as he will of course bring a meat shield, which is gonna be this unit, I think. And he's now, yeah, marching upon us, even running, which made me, yeah, take my position right here immediately, as I feared that he would try to cut into my movement, which was ordered up to here, I think. And you see now he's doing a meat shield, even a thin line, a thin loose formation line, to absorb as much peel as possible with it. And yeah, Numit here kinda messed up his units into my formation and was texting sorry for that, even, I think, as he was texting on WhatsApp or something. I don't remember at all. But yeah, as said, the Outlaws does not exist anymore. Thor quit playing Rome Total War for I don't know what the reason was actually, but he had a channel as well, and I am going to put the link into the description if it's not closed by the time I upload this fight, but it should be still there. And yeah, to get this battle started, I decided to move forward, so he's getting the first one or two, even two volleys, yeah, 2 volleys into my meat shield, which was okay, because now you see he swung around his 3 units here, but they were too close to my second line and not covered by the meat shield, so I turned them to auto fire, and they were able to get some nice peeler shots into the flank of these 2 units, so they're down to 72 and 67. Yeah, he's now peeling back, but he's only able to peeler into my meat shield, so it's not too bad. Now he's approaching, and on the other side, these 2 guys, Indy and Numit, are starting their battles as well. Here again, Numit moves forward to and gives his opponent the first peeler body. Now he even swung his cav to my right flank, and I said, I got the flank, just move them into the center and help by the time they want to double me. So I'm kinda shadowing these Praetorian cav units of Thor. And yeah, here again I think I got some nice peeler into his guys. He thought these units don't have ammunition anymore, but they had a little bit, so I was able to peeler a bit into him, and here he let his whole peeler units throw into this thin unit, so I absorbed tons of peeler over there, which is yeah, it's good. And right here he tried to press forward, but as there was one unit, they were not able to get into the testudo too fast, and I got some nice peeler bodies into them, which killed again. Yeah, this unit is down to 58. I'm now engaging these to be able to throw over the testudo units, but I did not manage to yeah, I did manage to engage these 2 testudos, but not this testudo, and as a result Thor's plan here works out quite good. I'm throwing tons of peeler into them, which still kills quite a lot, as the first peelers cut off the shields up the front and the others can go through, but still it's yeah, good absorbing of peeler. But right here I engage all the testudos, so I'm able to throw my peeler up into his thick lines here in the back, so I'm getting good kills over there. Right here I'm engaged with all my units, moving up my cavalry, so they're not too far away for a counter-strike. And over here, for Indy and Numit, it's the more a passive peeler fight, as we are being more active. Or at least I am really active. I'm charging everywhere, charging into his testudos, which are good at holding of units, but I think they're not. It's not too good to fight. I don't know. I think they make a bit more losses when they are in testudo. Right, here I'm bringing up another meat shield unit to get some peeler into his lines, as they are not engaged yet, and as well they are not in a testudo. Actually, I'm throwing at this unit, and I think I even told them to throw into this unit, and every time they... So you can attack with peeler and then tell them to stop their order, and after a few seconds you can tell them again to throw anywhere else. So they just throw their peeler and yeah, after that they would attack. They would attack they go for melee combat. But if you tell them to stop, you can just use the peel ability. And then the other side, we have here Indy going for a heavy infantry wing battle here on his right wing, on our left wing. And yeah, now Numid is bringing the whole of his cavalry force in the back of his lines. No reaction to that yet, and they are not going to double me, which I feared, as they had 12 cavalry units, and by now, yeah, my units are far from being depleted, but I don't have the full strength and the full pillar amount to counter all the cavalry units. So right here, Nubit managed to get some units routed over there. Pretty good attack on the wing. And yeah, now comes the retaliatory strike of Indy. He goes in there for a huge cavalry engagement and now gets its back. The engagement, the charge of Numid was not too good, but he has still a couple of units left. He is now putting them on Peeler, so they throw their Peeler into Indy's cavalry. And yeah, I have now all of Thor's units engaged, and it's pretty even, the infantry engagement, even though I have 4 units left. Okay, well, on this flank he's stronger, but yeah, I let my guys loose there, so my first corps will be able to get some Peeler in there any second. Yeah, there they go. Should kill quite a lot of these urbans, and after that I can engage them to hold my right flank. On this side it's a pretty close fight, pretty even as well. We have here even one urban cohort of Numid in the back, which drops the morale for Indy if he's not able to crush them with that charge, which he should be able to. Yeah, they should rout. And now here comes the counter charge, and now I see tons of Thor's cavalry units going on this wing, but also he held off 2 of my units here with his charge, where I had to counter charge, and I decided to help out with 3 units on Numid's side, bring in my urbans and go for a charge that routs here 1 unit of Thor, and I'm getting a really good back charge into his units, but I think it's just too many. See here, I killed tons of Thor's cavalry over there, but it seems just too late. They managed to get a mass rout for Numid, so the situation does not look too good for us. Numid has lost all of his units, so they won't come back, even though he has here 37 cav, 28, so still strong units, but they managed to completely rout him. Means these units are gone, and all these units routing even made my units rout here 31 not 31k, but 31 cavalry units of mine routing as well. So I killed quite a lot of their units with that charge, but nice teamwork over there. And yeah, now I am in a bit of a hurry. I don't have much time to get Thor's units here done. He has them on guard mode, so they can hold for longer. Here, see them? They are just in their formation, so they don't. Yeah, they just chill there and try to hold their position. And I won just now the right wing, as I used my cav to charge there. Also, I routed 1 unit in here with that cavalry unit, and they have pretty good forces over there still. Indy has his infantry left, and they both have a quite solid amount of 1 unit of Praetorians over there. But Indy they still both have a solid amount of cavalry left. So yeah, now as any help is too late, I can't throw anything in there anymore. So what I need to do now is route Thor's infantry as quick as possible. So I'm sending in my infantry over here, and going for his general, which is going to just suit up, and I'm smashing into his back to rout him and make his whole line rout. So now the general routes. I'm continuing my strike onto these units, which are also going to test Tudo to make hold longer, themselves hold longer. And yeah, no, I can't let myself being held off by this one unit, so I'm moving my guys over there as the whole forces of these two guys are combining each other over here. And here comes Indy with his urbans, which are now being blocked by my forces of my right wing. He now goes for a cavalry charge. You see they both have quite a good amount of cavalry left. He does not get a really good charge only into the flank of my general unit, and I can now charge into the back of his infantry over here, and that should rout them all. It does, okay. And now I'm bringing all my my last reserve units here of my infantry in there. So yeah, I'm building up this line here. You see, this is all I have to hold their strikes off. I'm deciding to retreat my cavalry in that direction, not behind my lines, because this is risky actually. If I would drag them here, they might get stuck with this unit and might take time to to get into a good position. And here I have the perfect position to strike in. And yeah, I still have a bunch of infantry units to hold my line, but they have so much cavalry, and I actually needed to counter them, but I decided to go for a mass rout, so the cavalry charge won't be that effective, as all the units will join the mass rout. So you see what I'm doing now? They get into position, and as I saw they were repositioning their cavalry units to get a better angle for the cav. I decided to go straight in, as I hope they come too late to save the units in here. And you see I can rout tons of his Scipii in these units over there. I think 5 are routing by the time I try to retreat my units. I still have good numbers of infantry left, and yeah, you see now one flag after another goes down. And once, yeah, the most of the infantry is gone, and once I bring my last cavalry forces into there, the other units also join the mass rout. Cavalry retreats, which gives a little morale minus, and they also lose their morale. And yeah, just by that I managed to win here. Still, though Newman was doubled after quite a good job, I think, but he was doubled pretty good, and yeah, I had to do the rest. But now everything is routed, and somehow I managed to get along, to catch the victory here, to save the day for Newman and me. And yeah, well played to all of you. I really hope to see you again around on the lobby Thor. And yeah, Indy plays quite a lot. I think you should know him. And yeah, Newman, I think I'm going to play with you the other day, as you're quite active as well. So well played, GG to all of you. And yeah, I hope you liked it, guys. I hope you liked it. Was a good fight, was a close fight. Yeah, you see, Newman had almost 400 survivors, as they just mass routed him, and they didn't even have to chase him down, because all of his units have routed at once, so no chance to come back. And they both have just 85 units they fought to the last. Yeah, enough said. See you in the next video, guys. Have fun.